Yeah, we back, man. No Quantize with Dosha. Dopest producer podcast out. Today we got a special guest in the building, Carterboi, and don't forget the motherfucking Fresh.
What's happening, man?
Chillin', man. So let's get into it, bro. You're a producer, engineer,
Yeah.
songwriter, singer, rapper. So let's start from the beginning, man. Let's start with your musical influences. How did you get into making music?
Man, my grandpa.
Yeah.
5 years old. You know, 5, you don't really sit down and pay attention to nothing. You're bouncing around the house. And what he did was he played instruments. My uncle played the drums. My great uncle played the drums. And he had a harmonica. He sat me down and I used to mess with that thing for hours.
Okay.
I mean, from there I went to my middle school teacher, Miss Maple, shout out. She taught me the sax.
Okay, so you played saxophone?
Yeah, harmonica, sax.
Yeah, I played trumpet. I played first trumpet in middle school.
I'm telling
you. Yeah, that's what's up. So well, how did you get into hip hop? Like, when did hip hop come into play?
My little brother.
Yeah.
Lil Damage.
Okay.
And matter of fact, he was with Real Prophet.
Yeah.
When I finally found out, some other, that was some.
Shout out to Joe, man. Note. Shout out to Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
Say, Joe, man, Joe hit me up the other day, bro. He say, Doge, I need you to sample something, bro. I got the best of Dionne Warwick on vinyl, man. I added it to my collection, bro.
Yeah.
I need you to sample some Dionne Warwick. I'm like, man, this thing, Joe needs vinyls, bro.
Joe on some different stuff, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what made me get that Joe. Man, when I first started rapping, he was like, "Man, your ass violent." And I ain't lying. That when you mentioned me, I was violent, bro. I changed the whole lot.
You had the same name, or you was going by a different name?
I was going by bro. I was going by JT the Creeper.
Okay. Yeah, I was telling one of the little homies, Trevor's mate, I'm like, bro, all us producers and rappers, we had a couple names before we stuck with the one we got, you know what I'm saying?
JT Creeper, JT the Louisiana boy, and I'm like, man, I did the Carterboi, and don't forget the Fresh.
Yeah, so around what time did you start rapping?
I had to be like 16. My little brother, he started me rapping because he was rapping when he was young.
Okay.
Like that's when I was in the football then, and he used to come to the house with his songs on the CD. I'm like, man, that's tight. I'm like, how you do that? He sat down, he tried to show me how to put it all together.
Yeah.
And at first, man, I was horrible.
Really? Yeah. It took some time, to get the skill right.
Yeah, and then I started getting better, and then he brought me on with Joe. And I learned that the more we went, the more I learned.
Okay, so when did the beats come into play?
The beats didn't come into play until, Joe too. I gotta give it to him.
Shout out to Joe, man.
Yeah, because, man, I used to be in there, Joe, I'd be like, man, I got some beats, you want to hear them? Like, yeah. We'll be on the phone for hours, like, man, you got this one? Like, man, I want that beat or whatever like that. And then he brought me to Hustler.
Okay, shout out to Hustler too, man.
First dude I watched build a beat in front of me.
Let me ask you, there's a rumor going around that Joe don't be making them beats, man. Joe
be making them beats.
You seen Joe make a beat?
Yeah, I seen it.
There's a running gag around Real
Man,
Prophet.
he got this thing. Look, I'm gonna tell you, bro. For a long time, Joe had this one thing. The first 4 bars beat. But see, when they go to switch over, he do that and then I'm like, yeah, that's a Joe track right there.
Okay.
The cymbals, the clap.
I'm gonna listen for it now. I'm gonna listen for it now.
I'm telling you. And then I'm gonna tell you what the code thing was. You see that Pimp C? Mm-hmm. Anything like that? Oh yeah, he on it.
Oh yeah, me and Joe been working close on a couple projects, man. So I already know what his taste in music is, man. Yeah. That nigga had the motherfucking That nigga had the best of Pimp C on vinyl, nigga. I'm like, God damn, Joe, where you be finding these bitches at?
Man, ain't no telling. I think that dude got a porter in his closet somewhere.
So let me ask, how you feel about the collab game when it comes to like other producers and?
Man, it's needed.
Yeah.
It's needed. It's really needed. Like,
who your favorite producers to collab with?
Demo.
Shout out to Demo.
That's my brother, man.
Yeah.
Man, dude we been clacking since middle school, man. Like
y'all just got the perfect sound together, like
never changed. Like whenever we like, he do his thing, I do my thing. But when we come together, bro, it'd be something serious. But he an animal.
Yeah, how you feel about these young producers? Like the new sound of BR.
Man, all of them welcome.
Yeah.
All of them welcome. Yeah. Whatever style you on, like, man, a lot of people, they be on one style and another be on another. Man,
yeah.
Switch it up.
Yeah, I definitely think we all should work together, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. The old generation and the new generation, you know, just keep this shit going. Because right now we do got the eyes on us.
But, yeah, man, everywhere. But the problem, I ain't gonna lie, one problem I have is they scared to venture off into different genres. Like, bro, try everything. Yeah. You never know. Like, you may start producing for video games or for movies or a country singer or whatever. Just because you from Baton Rouge don't mean you gotta do rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So let's get into it. You do different genres besides rap?
Everything.
You do like R&B too?
Man, I don't care. If you give me the idea, if I don't know how to do it, I'm about to learn how to do it.
Okay. So who were some of your musical influences, like before you got into making music? Like who were you listening to and you was like, damn, I'm gonna make some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, 3-6 Mafia.
3-6 Mafia?
3-6 Mafia. Man, Project Pat, Mr. Don't Play.
Classic.
Man, that.
Classic.
That, with the songs he did with Gangsta Boo, Le Chat.
Yeah.
Like DJ Paul and Juicy J on the beats, bro. That hypnotized mind style, that was starting me. That and A-Ball, MJG.
Yeah, that Suave House.
Yeah, like that was my thing. And then from there I was a Cali head then.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
Boy, Timbaland, I Dr. Dre, just listening to their music, period.
Yeah, so let's get into it. Your top 5 producers.
I gotta go with my brother first.
Okay.
Demo, bro, cause I be telling them like, man, if we we get the exposure, like, you know, they really, man, that do a takeover.
Bro.
It'll take over. You know, I like Kanye.
Kanye?
Yeah. He different with the
them first 3 albums.
Yeah.
Probably the first 4 albums for real.
No, Dr. Dre, of course.
Oh yeah. What is it about Dr. Dre? You gotta put him on that list.
Man, he just different.
Yeah.
Just the way he put it together.
Yeah. The way he samples is different because like for the Chronic it was a lot of scratches from the actual vinyls, but then like when they went to like Doggy Style, they had the samples, but he had the nigga play the shits over, you know what I'm saying? So it's like he really built that sound. And then like, you know, the early 2000s when he brought, you know, Scott Storch in, you know what I'm saying? That's when they had that orchestra sound with the strings and you know what I'm saying? I like that. I like the strings and stuff too. I like Battle Cat. Let's get into that. Cause Battle Cat one of my favorite producers, bro. And I don't think niggas be celebrating Battle Cat like he need to be.
Him.
I think he colder than Drake. On some shit.
I think they.
Yeah.
Him. Excuse me. Him. DJ Quick.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know, man.
That nigga nasty, bro.
Man, see him and Sugar Free together.
Crazy. It's crazy.
That, man, I first learned about Sugar Free when I got to LA. That's all I heard.
What year you got to LA?
Man, I went to LA in like 07.
Okay.
And I was there for about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. That nigga Sugar Free different, bro.
Bruh, when I tell you, fresh off the plane, that's all I heard. For the first 6 months of me being there.
They was on him.
That was it. What was the name of the song?
I'd rather give you my bitch
than to let you breathe on my last bit of endo smoke.
I'd rather give you my bitch
tonight. And I was like, man, I was wondering why I haven't heard about that, because Joe be on that pimp shit. So, man, that was something different, bro. The way he was, it wouldn't know. He don't got no rhyme scheme. He just
spitting game, bro. Like he just spitting game. All right, so we need one more. Number 5. Top 5 producers. Carterboi Fresh, top 5 producers. So we had Demo, We had Dr. Dre. We had Battle Cat. We had DJ Quick. One more.
He don't gotta. I mean,
it ain't gotta be in no order. You can have your number one, but it ain't gotta be in no order. But we need one more.
I gotta go with Be Real.
DJ Be Real. Why you gotta put Be Real on that list? Let me hear your answer. Why? Cause I know why. Be Real is the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Tell the people why. You know what I'm saying?
Dude crazy, man. he crazy.
The way he puts his melodies
together,
bro. He don't answer
the phone, bro. But once you do get him on the phone, bro, dude.
Say, bro, the way this dude put his melodies together,
man.
Can't nobody fuck with him, dog.
Man, the first time I met him, he came to my house. And he was like, man, he told me, like, we had the conversation after. He was like, man, I was just coming to see what you got. Like, man, a lot of people say they do it and they raw with it, but I was coming to see what you got. I'm like, okay. Yeah. So I sat there, I started playing track after track after track, and he was sitting behind me. I never said nothing, never turned around. I'm just playing different tracks. And when I finally did turn around, he was like, man, come on, let's go to the studio.
Oh, bro. So what was it like cooking up with Be Real, bro? Making a beat with Be Real for the first time?
Man,
like you in the studio with this man.
Funny as hell, man. That's all we do is joke around.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah. I mean, the beat's gonna come. It really ain't no thought. Like we get in the hunt, I'll probably sit down and I like that. Put it on.
Yeah.
And take off from there.
Yeah.
Sometimes we go in there and bullshit around. Excuse my language.
Nah, you good.
Okay.
You good.
Well, sometimes we go in there and bullshit around and play Call of Duty for about 2 hours and like, man, I hit and it's gone.
Bro. That's what's up. Bro. So what you got coming next?
Man,
what you working on, man? I know you got something cooking up, man.
I do, but I don't want to speak on it until it happens.
Yeah, I feel that.
I'm gonna keep that in the clutch.
I can feel that. Yo, what up? It's your boy Dosha Burna, man. Producer, host of No Quantize on the Antidote. Shout out to the good folks at ANGB. Ain't no going back. Man, hit them up on Instagram so you can stay fresh. You heard me?
Look, Louisiana Daiquiri Factory. You can follow me at LA_Daiquiri Factory. And look, this how we rolling with it. I'm making daiquiris with premium alcohol. You see this here? That's what I'm making my daiquiris with. This is apple cognac. We make this with V-Long. Yo, this shit fire. We make a tropical passion with this new Ciroc. We got a green apple. That's his favorite. It's my favorite, y'all. Peach Douce, strawberry Hennessy, plenty different flavors. Just follow me at Louisiana Daiquiri Factory. Simple. You can call me, DM me, or text me, and I'm pulling up. Certified. You heard me? Yeah. I got a drink. Down.
Dosha Burna.
Welcome to Centurion Car Care, located at 11857 Florida Boulevard, where we do quality work at an affordable price. We also do paint and body, exhaust work, and any minor and major mechanic work. Best mechanic shop south of the Mississippi.
So let's talk about these Spitta Sundays, man. You've been producing a lot of tracks with the homie Spitta, man.
Man, shout out to Spitta, man.
Shout out to Spit Guy.
Yeah. Man, we just He just dropped that Belly.
Yeah.
I got 6 tracks on that joint. He doing this thing.
Okay.
He just dropped the
I just seen this nigga drop the Power Ranger track, bro.
Man, I did that track.
You did that?
Yeah, I did that track. That Power Rangers, man.
That's crazy, bro.
And I'm gonna tell you where that track
How the
come
fuck you
from.
chop that sample up like that?
Man, that ain't a sample.
So that's not the beginning of the dun dun dun. Man, what
That's
the
just
fuck?
a guitar auto period, man.
Bro.
Man, matter of fact, I just got off the phone with Demo. I got off the phone with him because we was talking about my kid. Because man, you know, everybody love my son.
What's his name?
TJ, man.
Shout
He a
TJ.
junior. He a
Shout out to
junior.
TJ.
But man, he on his phone. You know, all the kids got their phone.
Yeah,
They watch. He was on Power Rangers. He got the jumping around on the couch. And all I kept hearing was go Power Ranger. I'm like, man, I'm about to flip that.
Dang.
So I found the guitar and went through it, and that's how it came
Bro,
out.
that track is so unorthodox. That shit is crazy, bro. And this nigga rapping on it too, and I'm like, bro, this
Man,
shit
that
is-
was a surprise to me too. Cause like when he came to the house, I was finishing it up. He was like, man, what that was? I'm like, man, Power Rangers. He was like, man, play that back. I'm like, man, for real? Play it back. Played it back. He like, yeah, I need him. And you for real? He was like, watch this. I pulled it up and
That nigga ran
did
on
his
that
thing.
bro. How many of y'all did so far?
Man, I say about 10 of them, about 9, 10 of them. Man, he got so many tracks.
And he gonna keep it
For
going?
me, he just, man, some I don't even know when he gonna drop.
For real?
Like, I just give him, look, and he like, okay, I'm gonna go through this. He was like, man, I wasn't feeling one this week. So he was like, man, you got any other producers? And I said, yeah, here. And then he'll come back to here like, man, I don't know why I passed on that bit like that. I gotta get back on it. Man, that dude, man, the way he work is fast.
Yeah. So you gotta keep up with him if you don't.
Man, I keep up
keep
with
up
him
with him?
because he like, man, sometimes he'll hit me, he'll disappear for like 2-3 days, and by the time he hit me back, I got about 10-15 more beats for him to hit. He like, okay, I'm about to come over. Like we every other day, he just called me a few.
So do you think that's a one of the keys to like longevity is having a relationship with a certain artist and producing with that artist and building with that artist?
Producers need to have relationship with other producers. Also, them producers need to have relationship with the artists, but they both need to have relationship with these DJs.
Yeah.
Man, shout out
Speak
to Go
on
DJs,
Yeah.
the collaboration
Shout out to Chili
DJs.
Chill,
Yeah, Chili Chill, my dog.
Yeah.
And the Fleet DJs. The producer edition and DJ side. Man, like they trying to put something together. Like,
Bro.
man, they all coming together. Like, if anybody here, like, come on, what y'all need? They doing like the Cadillac Cafe on Blue Bonnet. Man, if y'all artists or producers, y'all need to go check it out because they do.
Shout out to
night.
PK1 too.
Yeah, they doing that thing. My first time went up there, he asked me to perform a song. I did a song and like they
Sure
liked
love.
it, but I just like the producing. I love it all.
That's what's up. So you ever think, you ever think you'll executive produce like an artist's whole album, or like you get you an artist under you and groom them? And
That's my neck. That's one of my next steps. I got that in. I got somebody in mind I'm trying to work with.
yeah, because that's a different bag, executive producing, bro. And that's how I try to look at myself. That's how I look at Joe, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that, once, certain producers who can do it step into that executive producer role, it's going to change
Man,
the game.
I gotta give a lot of credit to Joe.
Yeah.
Cause he really showed me a different side of a lot of stuff. He showed me like, man, you want to eat. And I remember one thing he told me. He was like, man, when stuff, I ain't like, I used to be high head.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of high head. He's like, man, you want everything to go your way, bro. You want a couple miles, no, none of that. He was like, man, you gotta work with what you got. I'm like, man, what you mean? Cause man, I'm high. I'm straight ready to fight everybody. Like he had to stop me.
Zero patience.
Yeah, he had to stop me a couple times for punching some down in clubs. And like, man,
Yeah.
you ain't come with us. Don't do all that. But I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give him a lot of credit. He showed me how to do a lot of different stuff. Like,
Shit, yeah,
and
bro.
I remember that all the time. So every time I see him posting something, or I See, shout out to B-Thone, man.
Yeah, what up, B?
For real, man. I just remember a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, man, Joe gave me a lot of game, bro. Me and this nigga, we chop it up all the time, bro. And, you know, he be telling me, he be like, say, man, you can't be giving no attention to these small fries out here, man. You gotta go ahead and keep just doing your thing, man. I'm like,
I call him Joe the Pimpster. He always had that smooth talk. That's my dog, though, man.
Shit, yeah, man. Before we get on out of here, man, tell the people your social medias, where they can follow you at, how can they get a track from you, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta discuss no prices right now, but, you know, just in case, you know, artists want to reach out to Carterboi, man.
Y'all can hit me up at Carterboi Fresh, CARTERBOI Fresh 225 IG. Oh man, I ain't saying my government on. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, you ain't gotta do all that.
They can just hit me up
just
on
hit them up
IG.
on IG, send them a DM. You know what I'm saying, and y'all can go from there, man. But
yeah,
bro, I appreciate you for stopping by, man.
No problem.
Yeah, Carterboi Fresh on Quantize, bro. Follow the Antidote. Roku TV, Apple TV, YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, hit that notification bell.
And shout out to Box the Hunger Junior. That's one of my other dogs that's doing this thing.
Shout out to Box, man. We out.